Hello, everyone. Little bit of a delay, but hopefully you'll come on board. Giving some time for people to check in, hopefully connecting. Hello. Let's see how many people will show up here today. We will give some time for people to pour on in. I'm still getting caught up here with technology being strange. But hopefully people will be able to join either on their lunch break or something else to bring some gratitude to their day. I have a special gratitude meditation focusing on the given tree. And for those who are tuning in, wherever you are, you can go ahead and type in the chat box. Just say hello, where you're tuning in from, how you're doing. Just waiting for other people to join. Hello, wonderful. Thanks for tuning in. Got him right before work. Hello from sunny Florida. Isn't that amazing? Right now it's really cold in Asheville. Wish it could be warm and sunny right now. We'll just give some time for others to join so we're all here together. I have a super special gratitude meditation focusing on the giving tree, the classic story. If you don't know, hopefully you do know, about a story of a tree that keeps on giving and giving and giving. But we're going to switch it on its head a little bit because sometimes you can give a little too much. But this is just to cultivate and grow those seeds of gratitude for abundance and growth. And make that, again, a habit for happiness. And just tuning in and connecting from yesterday's day one of gratitude. Y'all are champions and troopers tuning in for a second time. And just go ahead and use the chat box. What is one thing that made you smile today? I know the one thing that made me smile today are my dogs. Since it's so chilly outside, they get extremely frisky and energetic. They were just bouncing off the walls this morning, being just so cute. They are in their element because they always wear a fur coat on. My cat Garfield, that is amazing name, got him. Yeah. What about your cat Garfield made you smile today? And just waiting for other people to join so they don't join mid-meditation. Garfield was eating his chicken. Not lasagna this time. If only. Unless your cat is extremely bougie and actually does get cat-friendly lasagna. And just connecting the seeds from yesterday. I remember people were talking about different ways of nourishing activities that can continue to cultivate that sense of gratitude, grow that happiness. And if you care to share, just type in what you did, one thing that you did for yourself yesterday, either for self care or making yourself happier or just making yourself even smile. One thing that I did yesterday to help nourish my body and mind. So I've been having a lot of muscle stiffness now. I'm so old. My joints are starting to not like the cold weather. That I'm starting to use a lot more of foam rolling. So if anyone knows what that is, it's some people say it's torture, but it's just really self-massaging those kinks and stress muscles in their back. And basically, because your body stores a lot of stress, the issues remain in your tissues, as mind body medicine therapists often say. So, literally rolling out that stress and using one of these things. So, this kind of looks like a weird little ball, but it actually is a massage ball, which is pretty cool. It has multiple settings. I'm sure you can hear it vibrating. But this is really, really, really good to use if you have a sore back or plantar fasciitis like I do. But it's really nice to just put in the back of your chair and get an old massage while you're doing other things. Ooh, morning stretches on the pull-up bar. That's awesome. I know I usually like to hang from the pull-up bar to get the crinks and pops out of my back. That's great. And for others who are joining in, yeah, thanks, Kenny, for joining again. Round two, keeping up that streak. Again, I'm doing, trying to make this a habit, trying to make your lunch break, if you are on lunch break, more restorative, more relaxing. And we'll get started in just a bit. And if you can't see from the title screen, we're going to be focusing on kind of the giving tree. And I was inspired by this because came across a really lovely poem that goes on the same kind of theme of cultivating, growing those seeds of gratitude so that the seeds can blossom into abundance and happiness. And if you ever know of the story, the childhood picture book of the giving tree, we're not going to focus on the giving tree of giving away literally everything, including your whole entire bark away for free, but more of really trying to develop a symbol for you to discover your own giving tree. And just thinking about if you could be embodied as a tree, what would you be? What kind of fruits would you bear? What would you look like? And it's often really interesting how our inner symbols and our inner creativity and wisdom can show up with these images that we kind of paint in our minds. So hopefully getting in contact with your own giving tree to see ways that you can either give to yourself, bear in those fruits, or even give to others during these really weird times. I just wanted to start off with a science fact of gratitude. So, last time, gratitude has been scientifically shown that it increases both your physical health and your mental health. And a recent study suggested that practicing experiencing gratitude and practicing extending gratitude actually improves your sleep. And I don't know about you, but since COVID, my sleep cycle has been all out of whack. And feel free and care to share in the comments section if you've been struggling with sleeping, especially with all like the staring at the Zoom screen all day, all this technology, or just the fact that the pandemic's really stressful can really impact your sleep. And what the research is suggesting that people who practice gratitude, they sleep better. And hopefully we can do that together here. I'm so happy for all y'all tuning in here and just want to be mindful of the time. So I'm going to try to do something a little bit different. I've been sitting for, I don't even know how many hours, but just trying to get some mindful movement. So if you just want to join along, I'm going to do some mindful movement of just getting your body ready to relax. We often have to teach ourselves, relearn how to relax. And oftentimes, if we allow opportunities in our bodies to relax, our minds follow. So you can do some shoulder rolls. I was doing them forward. I'm going to go the opposite way. And you can't do this wrong. Whatever your comfort level is, to wake up your body and mind, to let go of that tension. And you can do the sitting, you can do the standing. And I'm going to do, hopefully not bump the mic too much, one of my favorite poses that you can do sitting. It's called eagle pose, but it's basically lifting your arms up and then like you would give yourself a hug or someone in front of you, like a pretzel, just cross your arms. And so basically it looks kind of like this. I don't see an eagle at all with this, but it's just really nice to give your back a stretch. And if you want to deepen the stretch, your next inhale, you can lift it up. Just be mindful of your body and its limits. And you can lower it too. Just have fun. Play around. And you can also hands up to the sky and just reach left and right. Get your side body. Maybe notice any pops. My back keeps on popping because I've been sitting too long. And just stretching side to side. Just being mindful of how your body feels and how different it is to activate the body and the mind. And I'm just going to remain sitting because we're going to go into our meditation soon. But I'll give you an interesting little productivity hack. And this is whenever I need some focus, I need to clear my body and mind, and you're welcome to join in too, is I clap my hands and I start rubbing my hands together, creating some energy, creating some friction, and literally creating some heat between my hands. I just do this for a little bit, just noticing the texture of your fingertips, your hands, and how you are literally creating energy and heat between your hands. And in just a little minute, I ask you to stop if you're joining along with me. I want you to take a deep breath and close your eyes when you let your hands go. You can go ahead and join me now. So closing your eyes, taking a deep breath, and just noticing the sensation in your hands. Perhaps noticing there's a tingling sensation, warm sensation. Just noticing that difference just a moment before to what it's like now. To settle into the stillness, maybe even closing your eyes even deeper now, so that you can effortlessly and automatically relax into this present moment. Giving your body and mind permission to let go of any and all the stressful thoughts and feelings. Giving permission to sink into this wonderful feeling of relaxation through mindful hypnosis. This very state that you're entering now, as you're sitting in your chair, breathing and being, doing nothing at all but listening to my voice. Becoming more and more relaxed with each and every breath you take. Maybe even on your next exhale, breathing out a sigh of relief. Again, a sigh is a signal to your body and mind to let go of what is no longer needed. To again come into this moment of peace, of serenity, and of gratitude. And in just a moment, you'll be able to be transported to a wonderful, comfortable place in your imagination and your mind's eye, so that you can meet and see your giving tree, your own personal giving tree. Because we planted the seeds of gratitude yesterday, and today those seeds have flourished and grown into a tree itself. And listening to my voice and each and every line that is most helpful for you, so that my voice becomes your voice, so we can see how this giving tree of yours can blossom and grow and bear fruit today and in tomorrow. And as this wonderful picture of yours becomes even more complete and in vivid detail, you see before you your own giving tree. And it may take some time for that image to become even more complete, or it may already be here now. I wonder what texture the bark is on the tree. Is it rough? Or is it smooth? Or something else entirely? How big is the tree? Is it still a little sapling that needs some more nourishment and sunlight? Or is it fully grown, blossoming before your very eyes? Maybe as tall as a sequoia, or maybe just adequately sized just for you. Anything that pops into your mind is perfectly okay, because this is your own giving tree. And just notice what color the leaves are on this wonderful tree of yours. The shape, the color of the leaves. They can be a brilliant orange, like the fall, or a big old maple leaf full of abundance. Or they may even be cherry blossoms with a beautiful pink pastel, or something else entirely. Just allowing your imagination to fill in this beautiful picture in your mind of yours. Make it your own. And I wonder what blossoms or fruits this tree of yours bears. Whatever comes into your mind is perfectly okay. It may be many different fruits. It may even be not even fruits, it may be objects, even money. Whatever this tree of yours, this giving tree of yours, is yours to make it your own. And just see this image taking place even more. Your giving tree is extending its fruits, its gratitude, as giving you a wonderful object for you and your nourishment and growth. So go ahead and open up your hands, palms facing upwards towards the sky. Give yourself permission to receive this gift from your giving tree. And this gift can take many different forms, symbolizing what you need to know most, what will nourish you, what will continue your gratitude. Maybe an apple, maybe even money. It may be a symbolic object of someone you care about, or something else entirely. So I'll give you a few moments to receive this symbol, this object, this fruit from your giving tree, becoming really close with it. And maybe even extending gratitude and thanks to that giving tree. Good. And the wonderful thing about this giving tree that you created is that it's a part of you and is always there to come back to. So whenever you need extra gratitude, maybe a smile on your face, or even some stability like this grand tree of yours does, you can always come back to your giving tree. Today, tomorrow, in the future, and also this gift that your giving tree gave you will always be a part of you that you can come back to for nourishment, for inspiration, today, tomorrow, and in the future. So giving and extending gratitude for yourself, or giving yourself permission to take a break, to nourish this giving tree of yours. And I'll read a little poem that is perfectly aligned before we come back here together. And this poem is called The Forest by Nikita Gill. One day when you wake up, you will find that you've become a forest. You've grown roots, found strength in them that no one else thought you had. You have become stronger and more beautiful, full of life-giving qualities. You have learned to take all the negative around you and turn it into oxygen for easy breathing. A host of wild creatures may live inside of you, and you call them stories. A variety of beautiful birds nest inside you and your mind, and you call them memories. You have become an impeccable, self-sustaining thing of epic proportions. And you should be so proud of yourself, of how far you've come from these tiny seeds to who you used to be. And I'll read it again. The forest. One day you will wake up. You will find that you've become a forest. You've grown roots and found strength in them that no one else thought you had. You have become stronger and more beautiful, full of life-giving qualities. You have learned to take all the negative around you and turn it into oxygen for easy breathing. A host of wild creatures live inside of you, and you call them stories. A variety of beautiful birds nest inside your mind, and you call them memories. You have become an impeccable, self-sustaining thing of epic proportions. And you should be so proud of yourself, of how far you have come from the seeds of who you used to be. And in just a moment, you hear the chime that will wake you up, opening your eyes, fully refreshed, rejuvenated, and ready to take on the rest of your day with these wonderful words of wisdom and symbolism moving forward. Opening your eyes, coming back, seeing the screen in front of you, maybe even stretching a little bit too. And feel free and care to share in the comments what you experienced, maybe even what your giving tree looked like. What was the gift your giving tree gave you? I'm catching up on all the other chats in the meantime. Hi, DIYs. Glad to see that you're here. Good morning to you too. Yeah, blessed to see another day. It's the simple pleasures in life of, hey, you're still living, you're still breathing, being a part of this. And while people are maybe typing in their responses of how this went for them and what their giving tree looked like, my giving tree that always comes to my mind is very colorful cherry blossom tree. It's just typical cherry blossoms have like pastel pink that just float everywhere. But in my mind, my giving tree, my cherry blossom tree just has iridescent colors that just radiate everywhere. And sometimes there's like various objects in my giving tree, depending on what I feel like I need in that moment. Whether it's comfort, whether it's nourishment, even sushi coming from my tree, whatever I'm feeling like. So again, wrapping up, so happy and grateful for people tuning in here today. And if you weren't able to catch all of the guided meditation, I'll upload the replay so you can catch the whole thing. But just wanted to end this on a note moving forward, because what you do after these meditations are the most important thing. So what is one thing that you can do to take care of yourself today, to nourish yourself, to plant those seeds and water those seeds and allow that gratitude to blossom. Feel free to comment below what you're planning on doing to take care of yourself today. For me, right after this, I'm finally going to eat my lunch. It's sometimes the simple things. And feel free to invite others and share this gratitude journey with others. Research supports when you share your goals as well as communicate. And doing something together is the surefire way to make happiness and the habit of happiness stick. So share to others who may want to embark on this journey with you to comment and share on your experiences of how you can be more grateful, how you can make happiness a habit together. And again, thank you all so much for tuning in. This just makes my day, and hopefully, this will continue to make your day moving forward, keeping a smile on your face, doing something nourishing. And again, if you tuned in a little bit late or you weren't able to make it, that's why the replay is here. So I'll see you tomorrow, same time, 12:30 Eastern Standard Time, to continue this gratitude journey to make happiness a habit. And again, hopefully practicing this gratitude will help you sleep a little bit better, as research indicates. Well, y'all take care. See you tomorrow. And may you continue to find pockets of peace throughout your day. Bye.